The Shooting Star, the prototype, flew for the first time on the 8th of January 1944 as the P-80 Shooting Star. It was the first American jet fighter at the time. It was evolved during the Second World War, of which 4 aircraft were deployed to Europe, 2 to England and 2 to Italy. The aircraft never got to see any combat action during World War II. Actually the P-80 Shooting Star, proved to be an aircraft that was obsolete quite quickly as a fighter. However, Lockheed decided to increase the length of the aircraft, and they made the P-80C into the T-33 Shooting Star. And this proved a very successful trainer for those pilots that wanted to learn how to fly jets at the time. The T-33 was produced in more than 6,500 numbers. Currently, there's 27 aircraft flying in the world, and there is 1 aircraft flying in Europe.
In de jaren 60 en 70 gebeurde op dit toestel, deze T-33 T-bird.
And the aircraft was very successful as a trainer for many air forces, including the Norwegian Air Force, which had this airplane from 1952 to 1968, and it was a very common sight around Europe. Even though it's mostly known as a trainer, the T-33 Shooting Star also is a true warbird and a true veteran. It saw combat action in Korea with the American Air Force. It saw combat action in Algiers with the French Air Force. Also in Laos. The pilot flying for us today is Carl Schwerman. He is an American very experienced display pilot. He flies displays in the US, and he's also flying the display here for you today. The maximum speed of the T-33 is 505 knots. And it is a very fast aircraft, considering that it has a first generation centrifugal jet engine. And this is the aircraft that is flying for you today is a original Canadian Air Force, and it therefore has an English engine, the Rolls-Royce NEAN 10. The aircraft was designed by designed by Kelly Johnson, and was one of the first aircraft of the Skunk Works that is so famously known also under Area 51.